Yeah.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
Playoff fever has... It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow, and the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Jake's so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they're looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 32 yards. And the Bengals will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. This taken in at the goal line. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. On first down, Allen. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Allen now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. George Pickens, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it, or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
11 Thomas, 11 MP, 11 MP.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. That's going to bring out the 3rd down. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases.
And fighting through it, he's got space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 69 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Burrow to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. T.J. Watt. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. To throw, it's Allen.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We're getting closer here now to halftime, and we may need that halftime break just because there hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there? Because these guys are going up and down the field. And let's face it, if you're the offensive coordinator for either squad, pretty happy with what you're saying. If you're the defensive coordinator,
you're not so happy.
You're frantically searching for something that'll work. You're on the headset talking to your assistant. You're checking your play sheet. You're going through your memory banks of all the tape you've watched. You've got to come up with something, anything that'll help slow them down.
Searching for answers. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11,
Running left, it's Mixon. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
Taking it about the 36. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Allen. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's going to go down again. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
On 1, ready?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime of this.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
On 1st down, Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Allen again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
George Pickens.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Bass on for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Joe Mixon, hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 15 now. Burrow,
slant pass to Boyd.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Burrow. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it?
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. After the sack on 1st down, Allen finds Pickens outright. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. To the air, Allen. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's got a man complete. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Josh Palmer, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And the Bills getting set to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Allen now on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And again, it's Allen.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Now it's Burrow.
Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Taron Johnson made the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. T.J. Watt, always the disruptor, there to blow that play up.
Here we go.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. 2nd down and goal. Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture. Allen hit. He lost the football. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's Allen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Holding. Offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Hook up of 15 yards there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. George Pickens saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get.
And he coughed it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is is now 24.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals set to take over.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Kaiir Elam
showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Burrow looking to pass. That is taken in by Hurst. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down. Here's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Able to slither by. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
Touchdown!
Josh Palmer
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals get a bit closer.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first down, Allen.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here 2nd and a yard from the 34. Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Now it's Burrow. Powers through it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Palmer, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. To hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that